Welcome to Rolls of Redemption, where we redeem your Monday, one roll at a time. That almost sounds
That
like
was so
professional.
good, despite
Well, it was
we're
professional
also
till you
having
went there.
technical problems.
No, yeah. I can't sustain the professional. It's just like you get like a little snapshot of it.
Smidge of
Just
professionalism.
a little bit.
Yeah, I'm over
Yeah.
here like clicking on things because when I click things on Twitch, like things pop and bubble and make it exciting.
Things pop and bubble on your
Make
Twitch.
it pop.
What?
It was
Make
very
it
fun.
pop.
You have bubble Twitch?
Twitch bubbles.
Feel like you need to see a
And-
doctor about
and
that.
Twitch bubbles are those?
Oh lordy.
No,
Okay.
it's a good
I
start.
mean, there is that little like bubble at the bottom where it like gives you like coins, and then you can like make us do stuff like stretch or hydrate or sit
Kill
up
an
straight.
NPC.
You can make us
No.
do stuff within reason.
Or
Within reason, there are options there to
Or-
pick from, and then aside from those little Twitch bubble coins, whatever they are, you can go to Ko-fi or Ko-fi.com/Rolls of Redemption, and for $3 a month, you can join our Discord. And if you do that, you get into our NPC tavern, and you get some decision-making abilities to what
but more
happens in the campaign.
importantly,
So that's
you can distract us from the stream and therefore prevent Rob from killing us.
constant.
Please do that.
It's important.
Please prevent Robert from killing
If
us.
enough
because,
of you subscribe, we can't die.
I don't want to die. Please don't kill us.
Please don't. I would like to. I'd like to live.
I choose life.
All right. We ready for a recap?
Recap us, Bard.
Heck yeah.
Alrighty, so if you were here for last stream, we continued most of that encounter just fighting our way through Sahuagin. We ended up eventually killing General Makat. He had this very, very scary flying blade death blow thing, which we all survived. We made a quick getaway along the hidden tunnel that Akira had spotted. Meanwhile, the sea lion that we freed went around, presumably and hopefully tearing up many, many Sahuagin. Took the kids. We encountered more sharks, some of which got cut in half, others which we just left and said we want to be not dead by the time we get back to the boat. And eventually we made it back to the Sea Ghost, rode our way, and now we are looking to take the children home.
Nice.
And that's what we've been doing.
And we have neither rested nor gotten any spell slots and whatnot back. So
we
this
are
is
on
concerning.
our last legs.
I have like 20.
Very
I have
concerning.
like 20 hit points. It's not looking good.
I'd like to
I'm
nap
not looking hot.
now.
I mean, depends
I
what
need
hot
food
is.
and a
If you mean covered in blood and soaked in rainwater, then
Okay.
You know, you
yeah,
look.
so like
Atreus looks
physically-
hot to Mina,
oh
Mhm.
so hot.
but
Like yeah.
also, would prefer that
Like
you
everyone
took a nap.
everyone objectively thinks that Aragorn when he shows up to Helm's Deep looking like totally trashed,
Yeah.
he's super hot. I don't think anyone's gonna argue that point.
So
That's
the-
how Atreus looks right now.
Right.
Super hot, but
The
also
closer
like
you
he
are
needs
to
a
death's
nap.
door, the hotter you get. Because you're going to hell.
Yes. Well, me personally, yes.
Well, then, okay.
Thank you, Peter, for giving me my new words to live by.
Oh,
I bet
God.
you regret everything.
Yes, I do.
Wow.
oh boy,
Grumble noises.
It's going to be one of those nights.
we knew that coming in.
Hell
I love
yes,
those
brother.
nights, though.
Mhm.
Some nights
Nights I went.
Some nights I roll up.
you get 6 seconds of the song before you have to start. Anyway,
Stop having the same brain as me.
No.
It's really freaking me out.
tried to turn off the connection, doesn't work.
Get out of my sandwich.
This is what you got to deal with,
Yep.
guys. You showed up. Thank you.
Thank you for showing up.
All right. So to set the scene, we are right on schedule. So going to keep going with all of that funness. The crew has rejoined the crew of the Sea Ghost. They brought both the the lizard folk children with them after escaping the fortress that was once the lizard folks and is now occupied by Sahuagin. They were able to free a very large, amazing, awesome sea lion who swam off and was wreaking havoc off camera. They were able to free a Triton who got himself killed, and they also freed a Locath who was an ally of the lizard folk, who stayed behind to, just kill things until he got murdered himself. So they left a little bit of a chaos inside the fortress itself, and just kind of bloop right out. I will do.
I would like to state for the record, I tried to get the Locath to come with us.
He was more interested in murdering the people who had been slowly filleting him alive, as he's a fish person. Yeah. And he figured if he could buy you an extra 30 seconds, so be it. Yep. So that was fun. As of right now, half of the crew is down in the hold of the Sea Ghost rowing because the Tempest Storm is just way too much to open any sails, and no one has magic to make sailing actually useful. So that's also fun for me. Let's see. We got that. So I'm going to need Captain Mina, not so Captain Mina, to decide where would you like to tell Dex to take the ship.
Heads up, the stream might stop for a second here. My studio started misbehaving.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it paused on my end.
Everybody take a drink.
All right, I think we are back. It looks like Janine's video is still frozen on the stream, so I will be looking at that. Actually, it looks like Cat is also frozen.
This is my video test.
This is upsetting.
Because I'm just sitting here moving my head back and forth so that when I unfreeze, it can be seen.
Right. Just constantly do the
Just vibing.
little night at the Roxbury.
Just
Can you
vibing.
leave the NPC on hold too long?
Just vibing.
Yeah, anytime I try and do something, it just goes into not responding mode.
Mm.
Oh no.
So I might just have to stop trying to do something.
Yeah,
Mm.
maybe you should stop trying so hard.
It's hard.
Oh,
Oh.
really?
Everyone's moving, so we're just going to roll with it, and I'm going to touch nothing.
Okay.
Cool.
Touch nothing but the lamp.
All right. So Mina, you've still got your piece up.
Yes, I know.
Oh no, so I might
Okay,
just have to
good.
stop.
Try to
I was.
Catch up.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. Let's see. We had a little mappy thing, and we are headed towards the lizard folk home. Is that sufficient information, or do I need to provide him with more details than that?
There had been a little bit of chatter about taking the children back to Saltmarsh and also doing a stop-in at the launching location of the assault.
Right.
Aren't we supposed to tell the assault force that, like, they're good to go? Although, alternatively, the massive group of Sahuagin marching out of the gate might tell them enough.
But they're out of
it was
sight.
only like 12 Sahuagin of the 500 something that were in there.
I would say we should pit stop there then first to just give them go attack, and then skedaddle. So that is going to be what I tell him to do.
All right. After brief conversation, okay. You do feel a slight trajectory change. He's moving the rudder just a little bit because rather than heading along the sea line, he is going to put out a little bit to sea and find that little island. Let's roll for Dex. Let's see how he's doing today.
We are back.
See if he's quite up to snuff. Nope, that's a D12. I don't need a D12. I need a D20. It's 12. All right. He's doing all right. He's able to find his way and navigate through the storm more or less. The wind here is just moving sideways with the... I have words. I do have words. I'm usually better than this. Some of the obstacles that the adventurers faced to get here is a significant amount of wind, sheets of rain flowing sideways, knocking them over, knocking around brush. The wind is so strong that small tornadoes and water spouts keep appearing off and on. And then the lightning itself has just been so sporadic that there are times where it appears to leap from the ocean up. So our dear cleric, no, our bard, who loves the storms, has been having a heyday out here.
It's true. It's very true. Love a good thunderstorm.
Akir likes thunder, but not being able to fly ain't his favorite.
Akir has been grounded. So.
You were a very bad bird man.
But what did I do?
I don't know, but you've been grounded.
You didn't.
Don't even, Atreus. Don't even.
What?
You know it was gonna be about the pants.
What else is it about? It's always about the pants. Atreus is
Could have been
fixated
about-
on Akir's
Sorry.
legs.
I'm just... Gay. You know what? One of these days, I will go an entire stream without calling attention to the fact that Akir is not wearing pants.
Today is not that day.
No.
That'll probably be the same day that Peter doesn't remind us what Akir's passive perception is.
Have you heard? It's a 27.
Akir's 27.
Like an IRL word block or like word ban, those would be great words to ban.
Hey,
Just
Pants.
ideas for
At
the
that point, you
people
just have to
there
ban
in-
us.
They can
There we
use
go.
the
There we go.
bubble coins to do that.
That would be
You want to
amazing.
stop me? You're gonna have to
Sucker.
buy my silence. Anyway, Akira doesn't have pants and has been
Anyways.
grounded. Carrying on.
Carrying on. It wouldn't have taken this long with just the sails, but again, you're rowing with and against the current all at the same time because of how this storm is going.
Nathan, that doesn't
I'm
count.
not sure that's how that works.
Okay, sorry. Players cannot word ban, by the way. Nathan.
But I just
But-
used my point.
But thank you for the
Akir.
2,000 points.
Meh. Wrong.
No one's allowed to say the word that's a synonym to trousers until undetermined amount of time.
So just use all the associated words, like trousers.
Where are my
Bridges.
Gents
slacks?
only.
Freaks.
Breeches.
I think they're called britches.
Knickers.
Breeches. It's not called breeches. That is. Not the
Apparently,
not
banning
breeches.
the word makes it worse.
Does pantaloons count?
I feel like for the wedding, Akir was wearing pantaloons.
Oh, maybe.
No, Akir bought a special tunic that we explicitly said
right.
was just
right.
a like fold over green
Akir
and
wore a
cream
dress.
tunic.
Moving
So-
right along.
Moving right
back
along.
on track.
Thank you. Maybe that's what we should have our people do. Pay to get us back on track.
Nobody would do that.
No,
Nope,
they
nobody
don't want
wants
us
that.
on track.
Nobody would
Have
do
you
that. Not
missed
even.
Buy
everything that's
my
happened in every
silence.
chat? Ever? They want us off
I'll,
track.
I'll make an option for it. We'll see if anyone redeems it.
Nice. All right. So, anyways,
Moving along.
powering through, we're going to do a little cutscene to our favorite Kai. Kai, what would you like to do with these lizard folk children?
Okay. So the kiddos and I have a plan.
Good.
So I've gathered it's good that I have a plan. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go and we're gonna bake treats for everybody who's rowing.
Delightful. They're totally into this.
That's kind of what I thought.
I am frightened to eat these treats, by the way.
All right, do you want the lizard folk mask for this, or?
The last time we ate something that a lizard folk person made, we almost barfed.
Kai wasn't
and
there.
were
No metagaming.
poisoned.
I mean, also don't forget, I literally have detect poison and disease. I'm not gonna feed you poison.
Right. Body parts are poison. So.
So after that, so let me tell you what my plan is, and then we can see how terribly it goes. After that, we're gonna learn some magic.
Nice.
I'm gonna try and teach them how to shape water.
So,
Fabulous.
are you turning them into druids, or are you teaching them how to
Yes.
make a pact with a demon?
I'm turning them into druids. I'm not trying to teach them
Waterbending.
to make a pact with a demon.
Because I mean, both of those things are acceptable in their culture. So don't
No, we're going the
don't shame
druid route.
pact here.
No, I don't. But I don't know how to summon a demon, and I'm not particularly keen on learning it today.
Okay.
If they have a different plan, my day is gonna go to shit real fast.
All right. So they speak Draconic. You speak Draconic. They do not speak Common except for basically Mina's name, maybe like hi. So
They know like friend and girl, not girlfriend.
that's right.
Friend and
No.
And
They
like
know
maybe
simple
hair. I think we
And
call them
hair.
hair.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
boat.
So they will be speaking Draconic. I will toss this on my head just for, general props. I can wear
Nostalgia.
my cool guy glasses so you know it's like. No.
No.
All right.
No.
He's very Crowley, and he does have the appropriate eyes.
Oh, yeah, very Crowley.
Yes. So what are we making?
Well, my first thought was we would make cookies.
What are cookies?
Cookies? You've never had a cookie before?
No.
It's like a little treat. It's like this big, and it's sweet.
I think you might have to start like miming.
So like when you take a leg and you cut it in slices.
I wouldn't call a leg sweet, personally.
Oh, if it's a bird leg, it is.
Interesting. You'll have to show me that sometime.
Do you want to get a Akir?
No. We will not be eating any Akirs today.
Okay.
Come. We'll go to the kitchen and we'll get some honey from Torkel's special stash. Don't tell him.
Or what?
Well, you don't want to see an angry dwarf, do you?
I've seen Angry Dwarves.
Well, it'll just be our little secret, okay?
Why?
I don't like this.
Yeah, because secrets are fun, aren't they?
Not usually, but okay.
Okay. We'll get some honey, and we'll get some ground up wheat, and we'll get some. Ooh, I think there's some
Did you
chocolate
say
around here.
Wheat or meat?
Wheat. There's no meat in cookies.
Why not?
Well, there just isn't. There are some sweets that do have
Can
more
we make it
meat-like
with
things. We could.
Okay, I would like that. Me too.
Okay. Let me think. We could make like a mincemeat
You're gonna start
cookie.
walking down the stairs.
Yeah, we're walking. We could make like a mincemeat cookie. It could have some ground meat and some like orange peel and some honey. The lizard folks might like that. I don't think the rowers would. And I'm thinking to myself at this time.
You see them both sniffing, and they pretty quickly identify Torkel's room and go right in.
All right, now you're looking for the honey. It's gonna be in a jar. It's gonna be kind of, it's gonna be kind
Is
of
it in a pot?
gold. No, it's probably not in a pot.
Is it in a hive? That's where we find it.
Well, no, it's already been taken out of the hive. It's gonna be in like a glass
I really
jar.
prefer fresh honey where you eat the bees.
Well, I don't have any of that.
Not the
Hey,
bees.
we're on a boat. We're on a boat. We don't have any bees.
Oh.
And like Kai is thinking to himself, like, oh my gosh, do not turn into any animals right now. Dear heavens.
They start opening all of the drawers and all of the chests very quickly.
And you know what? Kai's like, screw it. Let's just join in on the chaos. And is like, all right, so what's the game here? Are we just gonna like mess everything up? Are we looking for something? Like, are we throwing things everywhere? What's the plan?
We're gonna pause right there, and I'm gonna ask Torkel, what happens as they start opening chests and drawers and just chaos searching for what they think might contain honey?
Every time they open a new drawer, it's a different instrument. There's like a lute. There's the extra set of bagpipes they doesn't use anymore. There's a lute. There's a drum. Like they're finding nothing but instruments and eventually like clothing, and that's basic. That's basically. And there's like since Torkel's currently working on making alcohol, there's definitely like a vat or jar sort of thing of what will eventually be tasty whiskey that Kai will get none of at this rate.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
We're gonna destroy
What color
your
is the whiskey?
instruments.
I don't know. It's probably like a lightish brown at this point. I don't know.
Perfect. Thunin is going to drink it.
I've been working on that for 4 days.
I would like to
He
know.
was told to find the honey, which was a honey colored in a glass jar.
I would like to note that Akira's room is locked because the deeds are in there, and so it is locked. No one should be able to get in.
And there's a snare around the deeds.
That too.
There is a snare around the deeds. For many of you at home and the OG crew, you will all remember that home, the lizard folk home, is dry. There is absolutely no
This
alcohol.
caused problems for Mina.
No.
Big problems.
So this is Thunin's first experience with alcohol ever. And he drank what do you say, like a pint? A quart?
Yeah.
Like really, really high.
Yeah,
proof.
probably a quart. Probably a quart. I don't know how far along it is. I've been working on this for 4 days, and I had to reset my timer to 0.
This is sorry.
I'm so sorry, sweetie.
This is when
No, you're not.
I
when
love
Kai's
you.
I'll baby
No, I
it.
actually am.
This was why Mina gave Kai a look. This was it.
No short rest for you.
How much this whiskey meant to you, IRL.
I would like to protest and say Atreus should get a short rest in this because he's just like watching.
I'm not. I'm just like watching. Bitch, I'm on lookout. I'm not doing nothing. Don't invalidate my role in this party.
To stand upon the deck
Yeah.
during the storm means no rest.
All right, great. Yeah, you can be just as tired as the rest of us then.
That seems fair, yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Cause I got banished all those demons from the sharks.
This is
So-
a backwards like trying to be nice and all of a sudden it just
Well, because he said no. It was the way he said it. He's just looking. Fuck you.
And we made it to 8:30, ladies and gentlemen.
I tried. Carry on.
Has anyone out there gotten bingo yet? Let us know.
Is that on
Every
the
week.
bingo card that we antagonize each other?
If it's not, it needs to be because it's gonna
It
happen.
really should
It
be.
needs to be.
At this point, you should just all make your own bingo cards with your own like crazy things that you've seen us do, and
That's
then
true.
just like tag us in them on social media.
Yes.
Carry on.
I am gonna need to make a Constitution saving throw for my poor little guy here.
Poor
Oh,
little
this is
dude.
terrible.
I'm gonna be so mad.
And there's no chance I could have like frozen it with shape water before he actually chugged it.
No, these kids move fast.
There is.
They do.
Yeah, you don't.
Suckers.
Yeah.
Love them, but they're the worst.
And that's worse. He holds it down.
He can hold his liquor,
Oh, that's terrible.
or sort of liquor. It's not quite liquor, right?
He can
No.
hold his offensive gasoline.
Yeah.
Thankfully, it's not actually that alcoholic. Like, if it's only 4 days into the proving cycle.
Exactly. It's just a little bit. You see him just kind of snarl at it and pass it to his little sister.
And I'm just gonna like dive for it.
Make me a sleight of hand or athletics check.
We're gonna go with athletics.
I'm just gonna roll a flat dex check for them.
And I got a 17. I got a 22.
That was a 14. Are you knocking it to the ground or grabbing it from them?
I am grabbing it because I do not want to anger Torkel / my husband, either of them, anymore.
Somebody said, "This is gross.
Love you
Here,
too.
taste it."
We've all been there.
Everyone's saying that, yeah.
Yuck! Try it.
That's always me.
And you make the world's worst drinks. I would like nobody to ever let Rob mix them a
Too
drink.
late.
Ever. It's a mistake.
I-
Yeah, and it was a mistake.
I can make good things, but why?
I don't know what you're talking about. I do not remember at all.
I know you don't.
So this was not honey.
No. That is alcohol.
What's alcohol?
That is not for something that is very dangerous for small children.
Can we set it on fire?
Actually,
No,
yes.
say no.
Okay, pause. If you look at Amelia's headset, you will see that her microphone is up. However, through the entire house, I just heard her screech. Oh no.
Do not give these children fire. These are the last children in the world who should
Tina's
have
about to,
fire.
like- Something's gonna blow up, and she's like, "All right, I'm done here. I gotta go babysit."
You let the true neutral character babysit the kids.
I said, "Good
I
luck."
had good intentions.
I
and
said,
then-
"Good luck."
I had good intentions. And then when I realized it was all going to shit, I was like, let's just lean
just
into
go
the
with it.
chaos.
I'm just glad I kept my set of like 10 shiny new knives in my pack for my like animate object spell. I'm just glad I had those with me because oh my word.
I was specifically rummaging looking for those, hopefully. Because they learned how to juggle knives, and that's their next trick. So if there's nothing else
No.
interesting
No.
in Torkel's room,
Hydrate.
hydrate.
Thanks, Max.
Chugging the last of this wine, which is a mistake.
Wait, you're already finishing that?
Oh shit! Slow down.
Hi.
Oh no. It's gonna be an interesting second half of the stream.
We're not even halfway.
It's gone.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
You're a little early
Listen,
for
the
bio
only thing
break.
that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
The only thing that's gonna happen is my face is gonna get very pink, and it already
Oh, that's-
is.
You say
so-
like
The
it's
only
not
thing-
already.
Okay. Anyway,
Anyways,
back.
So they don't even ask you what's next. They each take you by the hand and start dragging you into the hallway, leaving the
I'm
room
just gonna follow.
absolutely trashed.
Great. I'm gonna close the door and just forget about it.
Nice. Where are you leaving the alcohol?
I'm gonna put the lid back on and leave it on his like desk or his table.
Nice. Nathan, roll me a
And can I
D100.
grab the honey?
Yeah,
Can I grab-
100?
Can I grab the honey?
easily.
Come on, dice. I know you want to roll.
You want
There
a
you
low number here.
are. That's an 86.
That's not low at all.
So that's not a low number.
That is not a low number. They drank 86% of the Oh boy.
So they're a little schwasty now.
This little guy is gonna feel it soon.
Well,
but you've got
you
at
know
least
what?
one serving left.
yeah. Yeah, well, yeah.
Now let's just be glad
drink
that
alone.
Akir stockpiled whiskey in his room. Like good whiskey.
This
Your
was
room is
going to be
locked,
good
right?
whiskey.
Yes,
This
it's
was going to be
locked.
homemade
It's
good
super
whiskey.
locked.
Yeah, but Akir's got the 12 year and the 30 year, so
Ooh, stunning.
Yeah, but this was mine.
This is Torkel whiskey.
He literally has expertise in brewing
It's-
or something
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
delightful.
So
If this kid had any idea what he was in for, it would be great. However,
Yeah, proficiencies with
Um,
my brewer supplies.
they start pulling Kai. Which way to the kitchen?
this way, and I take them down further into the boat.
Nice. About halfway there, they start skipping.
Let's skip two.
Make me a performance check.
Do you skip as well as the drunk lizards?
Pelt to find
Probably
out.
not, because I have a
can,
plus
can
one.
lizards even
Ooh.
skip?
That is a 16.
Well, can birds wear pants?
No, they cannot.
Oh my gosh.
Fuck you.
I'm pretty sure I banned that word.
Thunen skips like garbage because he's wasted.
Feisty.
And Isola actually trips and falls,
Mimicking her brother.
trying to mimic her brother. Yep. So
I'm just gonna like one hand on Thunen, like holding him upright and like reach down and grab Yusala and like hike her up, and we're just gonna keep
Hey,
going.
we're like puppets.
Yeah, isn't this fun?
Yes. What's next? Is this where the meat's at?
Those cookies. Cookie
Nice.
time.
You open the kitchen door, and because everyone is intensely rowing, the fire has died down into nothing but embers, and all of the food is kind of like locked away and pushed away, and there's nothing really going on in here.
Cool. Who wants to start the fire?
Not Billy Joel.
Are we allowed to start the fire?
Yeah, you can start the fire.
Oh, good. And they both run and grab random things made of wood. Some spoons, a cutting board, and
We might need a new ship after this.
and they throw them into the little it's very small. It's more of a kiln, and it's made of metal, and they just kind of throw it in there. Seeing nothing happen, they both start blowing at it, and pretty quickly things ignite. And
Nice.
I'm gonna need you to make a dexterity saving throw. Doonan gets a 13. Sala gets a 10. So she is going to catch on fire. And takes a whopping 2 points of fire damage. She comes out and she's just pulling at her nose, and you can see that it's almost like she sneezed fire. The poor thing is definitely just a little bit burnt and roughed up on the nose right now.
I'm gonna shape water from one of the buckets that's nearby and just like make a hand out of it and just like wipe her
She
face
starts
with the
biting
hand
it.
of water.
Just absolute snapping at the water.
And now I'm just gonna have the hand start slapping her just for fun. Not
yeah,
hard,
she's just.
but just like we're playing a
Yep,
game.
she is going to stop snapping at it and try and like swat it back.
All right, I'll put the water away now. Is her nose looking better?
It is.
Cool. While they were doing that, can we say that I mixed up some cookies?
You can definitely have found the ingredients and started pouring them all together.
Okay. I'm gonna make one batch of normal cookies and one batch of lizard folk cookies.
Fantastic. Where's the meat?
Oh, the meat's right here.
Any good?
I don't know. You tell me. How do you tell if meat's good?
Eat it.
Do you eat it raw?
Raw or cooked or...
It was raw. I'm eating. Keep your nasty chipses.
I almost thought you were going to dab there.
No.
So they both just kind of like pick up whatever this hunk is. It's mostly just salted and dried out meat. And you...
Yeah, it's probably like salt pork.
He takes a bite and just kind of... you see his lips shrivel and quiver. And he doesn't spit it out because that would be rude, but he really struggles to swallow it. This is terrible. And he passes it to his sister.
Again.
Of course. You must try this horrible thing so
This
that you
terrible
understand my pain.
And she is also...
That's just what siblings do.
And she's the little sister. She's going to do exactly what she's supposed to do. She also takes a bite and just shrivels. You can make this good?
Well, I can make it good for my taste, but I'm not sure about yours. Why don't we try my version of cookies first, and then you tell me if you like my version of cookies, and if you don't, then we can look at maybe we can go fishing or something, and we can get some fresh fish for you.
These poor kids are just like, why is it spicy?
Okay. And they put the hunk of meat back and just start kind of meandering around the kitchen.
All right, I'm going to very, very, very quickly whip up some cookies, and then I'm going to have them help me like put them on cookie sheets, because that is number one, a disaster waiting to happen, and number two, something that children enjoy.
Roll me a perception check.
These are not normal children.
That will be an 18.
You see Isala grab a handful of vials and start heading towards the cooking stove.
Do I know what's in these vials?
It's usually it's like seasonings, oils, stuff you would use for cooking.
Isala, no, honey, sweetie, no, not here. Come over here, sweetheart.
Do you want these for cooking?
I need those to go back where they were.
All of them?
Well, if you bring them over here, I can see if there's maybe one that you can keep and take somewhere.
She smiles and starts coming over, so happy to help.
Our chat's out of control. There's no saving it.
I'm not looking.
Max broke me. Max broke me.
We're just talking about
I'm
those
very-
banned words and the fact that saying a banned word is going to give you disadvantage on your next roll, and then it just went south from there. And now Akira has gray sweatpants.
It went so.
All right.
So much.
Akira thirst
I-
traps.
I am very much enjoying cooking with Kai, and also absolutely dying over the concept of Akira thirst trap.
And then the hashtag in this essay, we will explore the pros and cons of Akira's life with pants.
I love that it's Akira. I love that it's Akira.
You're right.
Akira's life with sweatpants. Like, it's just everything that we love about our chat.
This is what happens to Akira when he retires. He gets a pair of sweatpants. His entire adventuring career is pantsless. That's how you know when an Aarakocra is done, when they finally put on their pants.
What did
That's
put
how
on
you know
pants?
they
They
retire.
don the gray sweatpants. Yeah,
Retire.
and starting OnlyFans.
Holy bird.
Oh no, we don't discriminate.
Only
Anyone
pheasants.
can view this content.
So wise.
As long as you're over 18.
I'm done. We're moving on. I'm quitting.
Everyone who is not playing character, mute your microphones
And
right
back
now.
to cooking with Kai.
And back to cooking with Guy. While you were busy trying to stop Isala, who was not sneaking, you completely missed Thunin grabbing a series of knives and beginning to juggle them.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Your head was turned this way. You stopped a second fireball. As you turn around, you see him with 3 knives doing this, and he's very excited. Every once in a while, he actually catches the blade in his claws and looks very excited that he didn't stab himself. And then the boat lurches, and I'm going to need you to make me a dexterity saving throw
For myself.
for yourself.
And I see him at this point.
Yes.
I feel like at about this time, Mina's getting a sinking feeling that this is not going very well.
That'll be a 15.
Is it too
for me.
quiet around here or too loud around
Too
here?
quiet.
Too quiet.
Yeah.
You're
Not
going to
with
take
kids.
3 piercing damage as you kind of dodge out of the way and it just nicks you a little bit.
I can deal with that.
And you turn around to see Isala has picked up the knife that has your blood on it. And she licks it.
And she's eating
Yes.
it. Okay.
Yeah. And then she's
Popsicle.
going to grab a wooden spoon nearby. Well, I'm sorry. No, there's no more wooden spoons. A metal spoon or something and start juggling the knife and the spoon.
Okay.
Them at this point.
It's not bad. 13. Only the 2 things. She doesn't seem to drop anything or harm anyone for a moment.
Cool.
The 2 of them get very excited and they start humming and singing a little song in Draconic.
Do I know the song?
You probably have never heard the song because it seems like something that the 2 of them have made up in their own little imaginations, as if, they don't have any other playmates because they're the royal hatchlings and no one's allowed to play with them and they just kind of live on their own. And at least they have each other. But
Can I just start tapping on the counter in tune with it?
absolutely.
I want these kids to like me and not kill themselves or us.
Yeah, you probably can't have
So
it both
I'm
ways.
vibing. I'm vibing. We're vibing,
seeing
kids and I.
seeing that you are approving of their knife juggling, they're going to start trying to toss them between each other as part of
Is there any chance that Mina can bust into this kitchen and be like, "Oi,
How about
Put
Akira's
down.
passive
And
perception?
at this moment,
Because-
Atreus, tired of looking,
one
standing
of us
watch,
is gonna be like,
since
wait."
I'm right there, I'm tired of standing watch. I'm going to, unfortunately, go to the kitchen.
You don't have hit points to deal with
Why
these
would you go to
No.
the kitchen? You don't need.
No,
I do.
Well, isn't this where they? Yeah. Well, I would go. I'm going to the kitchen because I'm in the hopes that Kai has actually made something
good.
that will give me a hit point or two back.
I'm
Because
making
right
snacks.
now does not seem like an appropriate time to bite my wife and drink her blood. So, you know,
It's a little
I'm going
busy
into
right
the-
now.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's
well,
a little
she's-
busy. She's working hard, and clearly I'm
this
just
point-
standing
At
there.
this point, she's probably
Looking
at full health.
fabulous.
I mean, at this point, she's probably at full health, so now seems like the proper time. Just,
Oh.
you know, mid-row while
Yeah,
everyone else
it
is
is.
watching,
Mhm.
oh,
I
thanks, we're
mean-
good.
No,
I
not while people
haven't
are watching.
actually taken like a short rest.
Yeah, but it's been more
so-
than 10
But
minutes,
I'm
so...
also
Yeah.
down.
Yeah, you're. I'm sure you're fine. I'm going to drag my tired, exhausted, super done stepdad ass into the kitchen here.
Atreus,
Kai.
I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
I
Roll
would
well.
like to know what the fuck you're doing.
Surviving.
That's gonna be a 13.
You are going to only take 1 point of piercing damage sorry, 1 point of bludgeoning damage as they happen to have the metal spoon in their hand when you startled them by opening the door and talking in a language they don't understand. And that's what flew at you.
Come to the shit show.
What the hell are you doing?
We're cooking. No, they don't understand you, sorry.
They don't understand him.
They don't send me tongues
Yep.
is over. So I'm asking Kai.
Surviving? These two
No.
fuckers are insane.
Yeah, okay. We're gonna do something entirely different here. Okay? Are you done teaching them whatever bad habits you're teaching them?
I'm teaching them how to cook.
Okay,
Can't
whatever.
you tell?
No. That is not what this looks like. So, I remember that Mina had taught them how to do these little paper boats. So I'm going to go grab the book of erotic poetry. Because it's already lost a lot. It's already lost a lot of fucking pages. And I'm gonna
Feel, right?
I'm gonna show them. I'm
Inspiration
pulling
to
out one of the pages. I'm pulling out one of the pages, and I'm like, "Come on, guys!" And going to take them down to. Do you remember where the slaves
Mhm.
were in the hold? Where it was like there was like another, like you go down to the hold, and there was like a secret other hold where it's like secure.
Yeah.
That's where we're going. Not to chain them up, but to get them to a secluded
Room with nothing in it.
place with a room with nothing in it, and we're going to make sex origami with this porn.
And these
They're children!
Yes. I'm a terrible father.
Knives is better than sex origami!
They can't
Depends on
read
your point of view.
You-
common.
Oh,
at
You
least.
you're not
see
making dicks out
And they
of the
can't
paper.
kill anyone with sex origami.
Mhm.
I thought you were making dick origami. I thought you were making
Oh,
dicks out of the paper. Not that the
No.
paper
No,
was
boat.
erotic.
Atreus
paper
is
boat.
a prude.
it's paper boats. It's paper boats. Atreus is a prude. Atreus
There's
would
a-
not be making dicks.
It's,
I was
it's bad,
very
it's bad
close.
erotic poetry. It's not like visual aids. It's just paper.
I was
Yeah.
confused.
No, there were some visual aids on some of the. There were
Skip those pages.
illustrated.
Skip those.
It was
pages.
I'm gonna skip those pages.
I think
They're gonna steal
Mina,
it out of your hands, and then they're
I
gonna go,
think
"What's
Mina
this?"
already took all of those pages.
yeah.
I think I gave those illustrated pages to the crewmen of my former ship
Yeah. So
because like 5 pages left in it, which is like,
Yeah.
we were
This-
ripping it out.
this book has been so well used, and not in the way you think.
Just one time they read it and they're like, all right, cool.
One time. There was one time.
Committed to memory, huh?
Yes.
You'll have to get the bonus content for that.
And Atreus will fold them, make them into boats. He starts making them into like paper swords as well. Like, so it looks like knives, but it's paper, and they are occupied.
Paper swords, really? That's really close to what Kai didn't want you to make.
If Kai doesn't want me to make it, I'm gonna make a paper dick anyway. Here you go. Have a paper penis on porn poetry. How about that
Maybe
alliteration?
stop before we get to that.
On that note, is it time for our bio
I think
break?
technically we've got 5 minutes, but I guess we could call it early to reset.
Damn!
You guys don't appreciate my humor.
This when
I
you
love
drank
it.
all of that wine, I was just like, oh.
I feel very sober right now, and this is a soberly informed
supposed to make it better?
decision to use the erotic.
Oh my god.
It means it was made with consent. That's what it means.
That's highly important.
I consented to myself to grab the erotica book and make paper
With
dicks.
children.
We're gonna get
I
flagged
cannot
so
wait
bad.
to see what the subtitles are auto-correcting this to.
I don't know.
This entire first hour is going to be unwatchable.
I feel like
I'm amazed.
I
we
feel
have
like
any
we need
viewers.
to have 2 versions of subtitles. We need to have a version that is just what the subtitles thought, and then the actual subtitles.
We would make so much money off of what the subtitles thought we say.
Talk about a bad lip reading.
Oh,
Technically, oh my gosh, Peter!
Arts and crafts,
Uh,
Atreus.
Arts and
With
crafts.
Uncle Atreus.
Arts, Crafts, and Home Ec has now concluded for this portion of the stream. As Dex halts the ship, everyone feels a solid lurch as the anchor is weighed and hits the reef below.
A little bit of warning, Dex.
Anyone? Sorry. Anyone coming up on deck would see that the storm is still raging, but you have found yourselves into this cove area that you had identified earlier on your way in. Was one of the islands in the location of the staging area for the assault. There are no other boats here, so you can tell that the storm did indeed stall any of the salt marsh reinforcements that were coming.
Anywhere we can leave a note? I don't suppose we can see anyone on the horizon either, can we?
There's nobody
Not in
here.
the storm.
There's no one you can see.
Super.
Cool.
Okay.
There is basically that kind of cliff face area on one side of the cove that is it's kind of an outcropping grottos type thing where the water flows in and out, so it would provide shelter. And it's probably a series of sunken, flooded caves.
Does anybody have sending?
I did at some point. Before
That is not
I
food.
was toast. Let me see. That's not a second level spell, is it? That's third level. Yeah. No, I don't have sending right now, actually. Once upon a time, I did. Give me a good night's rest, I will.
What time is it?
I don't know. Hey, you saw that? Can you stop touching
It's
that?
getting pretty close to evening.
Well,
She has one of the paper swords in her mouth.
Yeah, no, stop. You're gonna no, don't eat it. It's not food. It will give you
Well,
some
Fiver.
I mean,
It's not fiber.
we needed
You
a
can build
nice
a nest
rest
with it.
anyway.
What?
I was just gonna say we need a night's rest anyway. It seems like now might be a good time to take a long rest before we head out to Burl.
Yeah, I
That's
do
actually a good
have
point.
one problem though. Where are the kids
I like
going to sleep? They need to be supervised.
Does anybody have the ability to put them to sleep? Like, knock them out for the night?
I'm fairly certain if I'd like hit them, but that's frowned upon.
That
Nobody has like a potion or anything that's just like, night night.
No, I don't normally carry roofies,
I don't
Kai.
carry equal, just in my. I mean, Janine has equal every time, but Mina does not. No.
Mina just has minor blood loss.
Very.
Well, we're
It's like
probably gonna need a watch
melatonin.
through the night. The watch can occasionally keep an eye on them when they're not making sure we're getting dragged off.
I feel like we need 2 people watching then.
Oh, you only think 2? Only 2. I just had to sit with them in the hold for an hour making paper swords.
Is that
So
what
they're
that's supposed to
probably
be?
exhausted.
That is supposed to be a sword, Akir. I am not good at crafts.
Clearly. If you had said it was something else, I might thought you were a genius.
How long would it take
Very good use of the paper, honey.
to fly to home?
And the storm
Yeah.
as a what?
Like a giant eagle or something, and as an Akir.
It would be very challenging, and it would probably take the better part of the night.
That's why the Eagles couldn't take the ring to Mordor.
Correct.
Because of rain?
Swim home?
Because of rain. Yes.
Yes.
We have hit the point where the wine
Mhm.
matters.
Hence the oh no previously. I feel like we should camp out here, but also put 2 grown-ups per child, pretty much in terms of supervision rotation.
2 grown-ups per
So what you're
child?
saying is
Isn't
No one
that
gets to
basically
sleep.
what we do with my kids?
Correct. Absolutely.
There's like NPCs on this ship, right?
Yeah, I
That's
don't trust
true.
them.
Yeah, let's
Why
like a
not?
bunch of drunken
We
sailors.
can trust them with Dex
Oh, what
and
do you do with
probably
the
Wet-Nosed
sailor?
Willie, because those 2 have names and therefore have done things of use. The rest of them are worthless.
They all have names. We know Gaffer, but he got his
Yeah.
head eaten.
He's
Wait.
dead.
I
He's
can name
very
a couple
dead.
few more, just out of just pull names out of the hat.
Wasn't there some
And none of
one-eyed?
these
Let me hear 'em.
one-eyed
Do you remember
somebody?
the rest of them? Do you remember the rest of their
No,
names?
I don't think this was originally my crew.
But you're their
There's
captain.
Themis,
Mm-hmm. Yes.
the famous 3, because their name is
Connor,
3.
Mitchell, and Jared.
Oh yeah, yeah. Did we
Apparently.
take
Did they?
them?
I don't think they came with us.
Yeah.
I only bought Dex's
They
freedom.
did not.
I mean, not, contract.
Servitude.
They didn't come. My besties.
It wasn't a matching
And
set.
Bruce.
They didn't come together.
Yeah.
Bruce? There's a Bruce?
We have a Bruce.
There's
have
a Bruce.
Have I met
Is
Bruce?
Bruce a shark?
You have met Bruce. Bruce kind of looks a little shark-like. It's mostly the filed teeth.
Do we still have Oceanus?
No.
Make a perception check.
No. Amelia knows there's no Oceanus on the ship,
We didn't
but
take
that
him
is
with
what I'm
us.
editing.
Make me a
Oh, shit.
perception.
God damn
At
it.
disadvantage because you said a banned word.
What? What did I say?
Pants.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, like before the break.
A while ago.
No. That was like an
You haven't
hour and a
rolled
half
since then.
ago. So,
That was before the break. Break resets bands.
well, it was
I like that rule.
So,
I don't think so.
You are very visibly startled
Oh, no shit.
as Oceanus taps you on the shoulder.
What the fuck? Where did this guy come from?
He's still with us?
He is dripping and soaking wet.
Why is he wet?
Oh, are you here as part of the advanced party? Has
Yes.
anyone else arrived?
Almost all of us are
Oh.
here.
Are you're
We're just waiting on the ships.
Great. Okay, perfect. So we rescued the
Do you
kids.
want the kids? Here's the
No,
kids. You can have them.
Honey, wait, no, listen.
They're still our responsibility.
They're still ours. But it's okay.
No.
Okay, so we got the kids. They are safe. We're gonna deliver them home, and that means you guys are good to start the attack. Just go.
Which
We are waiting on Queen, the Queen.
Oh, she's coming here?
Yes, of course.
All of
Most of the lizard folk are here
we can
already.
deliver the kids. Have your kids.
But the queen has delayed. Apparently, she sought help.
Help from who?
from
I do not know the particulars. They said that the day after Atlisi left, and this is probably Atlisi's voice. I don't think this
No, not at
is.
But that's
No, it's okay. I think he was more tired.
I mean, when we
I
met
think
him,
it's
he
been
was,
like
coughing
we
us
met
the
him.
whole night,
I mean,
But
Yeah.
He's always been tired
I don't think
since he met
Atreus
you
has,
guys.
I don't think Oceanus has spoken in like 5 or 6
Like
months.
3 months.
45
4 or
episodes.
5 months.
Yeah.
I think it was like June.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can give him a whole new voice.
Since when you found him chained up in your ship and no one has bothered to use the. Never mind.
I'm sorry,
Oh,
what?
I used the chains. Wait, what?
Yeah. The secret
Yeah,
room attached to.
Dex has
Akir's room.
officially banned the alternate word for trousers, the thing that Akir does not wear.
No!
Pants
Love you,
No!
Dex.
No.
No!
It's official. You can't say it
Dex has betrayed you.
Official.
for the rest of the stream. Moment of silence.
This is gonna be really hard. Are you gonna be able to go all night?
DM, we need an
Bitch,
official.
I can go all
Bro,
night long.
stop. No,
You think
stop
I'm
it.
not a
DM,
walking
we need an official
thesaurus?
ruling on what happens if we break the in real life word ban.
Proposals have been disadvantaged on your next throw.
Ooh, shit.
Where's my thesaurus app?
We're going to be a little bit more horrific
No.
if you as the player break the ban.
No.
Your character will take 1 level of exhaustion.
No, I don't like this game.
Why don't you
That's
love
brutal.
me? Are you?
If
is
you
this your
take 6 levels of exhaustion, you
No,
die.
I don't like this.
Is there a better door?
What?
I now
Don't.
regret asking.
Why the hell did you do that?
How
One
far
day.
into the word
I will.
do I have to get?
have my revenge on all of you bastards. And for now,
Amelia?
I have a
Amelia.
thesaurus. What?
Next time, all you have to do is redeem the IRL word ban for roll.
Ooh.
Don't give. No, we can't ban mechanics words.
Plus a d20.
Yes, you can.
That's true, because if I can't tell you to roll things, they just automatically succeed.
Okay.
Yeah, let's not do that.
All right. Anyway, we got Oceanus, we got Lizard Queen on delay.
So you you have recovered the children. This is very good. The Seos are here. The Locath are here. The merfolk are here. As we predicted, the Coalinth did not join us. But as of yet, we have not seen them as an adversary. So this is good
That's
after
good.
all of the
Delightful,
history.
that's really good.
I have no idea who this guy is, and I'm not sure I trust him, so I just did a perception check and got a 20.
Everyone seems to take him for granted. Just
Constantly. Nonstop.
yeah, like there's no better way to say that.
He He's just
He is
de
trusted
facto
wholly,
trust.
and
He's so forgettable.
This
Yeah.
guy has the personality of a cardboard box. Like
no, our cardboard boxes turn into
that's true.
Appa,
No, wait, no.
and are
He
pretty
is
fantastic.
Our children turn cardboard boxes into things. No.
No.
This is like an adult
is
looking at
who-
a cardboard box and going, "This has no purpose."
He is who Katy Perry was describing when she said, "Do you ever feel like a plastic bag?"
Yeah,
floating
drifting
wind?"
through the wind, wanting to start again. That's what she is.
I know you want to give it to me, don't
Yeah.
you, Rob?
I can't help it. You also have inspiration now.
Thank you.
That was
Wow.
fabulous.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Most of
who
the
is here
remaining-
that is in charge for the lizard folk
um,
right now?
I believe Thunen.
What?
Child?
No.
Do you speak
Which one of the
Draconic?
generals or the shaman? Any of
Is
those?
there a better door?
Well, at least he is, I would assume, on the ships with the Saltmarsh fleet. I think I know the Queen has gone off into the Hool Watch or into the marshes looking for aid, and their shaman stayed behind to pray for her or something.
Elysian is. We're gonna go talk to Elysian.
He's not here. The ships have not arrived. So,
All right.
Hey, Oceanus, you're like trustworthy. Are you good with kids?
Let's just keep them on board.
I haven't had any.
I don't think that
I
there's a
ha-
good option out of this, and we do not want them commanding an army right now, Atreus.
Oh my god.
How many of
Do
anyone
it.
can actually speak to these kids? Is it basically just Kai
And me.
who can speak to
Kai
these
and
kids?
Akira are the
And
only ones.
Akira?
Kind of here.
Mina could look at them very angry eyes, which I feel like would be the same thing.
I don't think Torkel has angry eyes.
Atreus does.
do good
It's called
for that.
Eyes of the Grave, and he looks fucking terrifying.
Play music. And music is a universal language, just like
Mm.
hugs.
I could try a lullaby and see if we can just get them to fall asleep.
Go the fuck to sleep.
That's an idea. That's a really good idea, actually.
We
It's a
lock
really
them
good
in the
idea.
hold
I
and
say
put Dex
that
in front of the
we-
door.
Wait for
I
the
like
rest
that.
of the lizard people to show up so that we can deposit lizard babies into lizard folk hands, and we do a rotation
Preferably,
to long rest.
preferably a higher ranking lizard folk hands.
Highest ranking lizard folk hand.
Highest.
Many of them were slain in the attack. There are very few shaman left among their ranks.
So sad. Can you take the kids?
Would you like one of the rotations of babysitting tonight?
I don't sleep. I have no problem staying with
Super, I
them.
love that so much.
Love it for you. I normally don't sleep either, but I need to go to sleep.
We
Same.
definitely would appreciate any assistance
Mhm.
babysitting because these children are little demon spawns. I mean, wonderful.
They
They're
sleep,
so
right?
great.
I mean,
Lizard
he,
folk sleep like the rest
he
of
is.
us,
What?
right?
Yes, they sleep like the rest of us. They generally will make some sort of nest. If given.
Oh, so does Akir.
They cannot be in my room.
Yeah.
I'm almost
I
too
knew it.
worried to
I
let
knew
these
it.
kids out of my sight.
What are they doing right now?
I'm assuming
Or
Torkel has
someone-
not found his room yet.
Party sight.
Where are they right now?
I'm
They're still in the
watching-
hole.
I put them in
they,
the
They really
dungeon.
don't understand your conversation. So, yeah, sorry, they're in the brig is really the correct terminology.
I put the kids in the brig. I didn't lock them in there. Just, you know,
It's a
Just
good thing we can't
Maybe
have
Close the
accidentally
door.
slid a heavy box over
Really?
the door.
it's such a good thing. I would be a horrible father. Not just because my dad's a dick and I would, imitate what he does, but, I'm just really not good with kids.
You tried.
I tried so hard. I got so far.
Yep.
And in the end,
So,
didn't even matter.
we are going to rest.
Yes, Amelia, you can have it for the Lincoln Park.
All right, so what we're learning
I've
is
been waiting.
if we sing a song, we get inspiration. Everybody go.
No,
No.
you have to be way better than that.
They don't mind.
You already got inspiration. Sit down.
I know, I'm just funny, okay?
Ladies and gentlemen, my best friend.
That's what I need on a mug. I know. I'm just funny, okay?
Don't do it for the inspiration.
Don't do it.
No, I think the hashtag is do anything for inspiration.
But I won't do
Maybe.
that.
That's a lie.
Okay. Great. That's my decision as captain.
All right. So we're taking shifts.
And trying to get as many people long rest
One-
as possible.
Yes.
I'll take
Okay.
first shift.
First shift of what?
The night?
The kids or watching.
Watching.
No, you're taking first
Oh.
shift on kids.
Uh,
Put these mofos to sleep.
Yes.
Take the first ship and knock them out.
Torkel needs to sing them a song.
you know what?
Sing
I
a
will take first
song.
shift with the kids. I will play lullabies until they fall asleep. Hopefully, God willing.
Mina's gonna
And
go up
the
to
crew
Torkel.
members can keep the watch for the ship because
Mina's gonna
that's
go
what
up
they're
to
good
Torkel
at.
and be like, "Do not underestimate them."
I will take them into a room. I will sit at the door, back to the door, playing songs, and I will not fall asleep. Again, God willing.
And then she also,
Hey, Torkel, what's your armor class?
oh God.
That's a scary
Not that.
question. 18.
Oh, good, it meets.
Shit.
About halfway through your song,
Thanks.
about halfway through your song, you look up and you see that they have taken one of the pages and rolled it into a tube, and then the other one has chewed up a wad of another page, and right to the forehead.
All of a sudden, a very bad note comes out of the bagpipes. Because apparently I thought the bagpipes were the right way to put these kids to sleep, and it was a huge error.
Who uses bagpipes for a lullaby?
Is there a
I'm very
choir
tired.
instrument around here somewhere?
I'm very tired. I wasn't thinking clearly. Okay.
What is that
It's been
instrument
a
that
long day.
Tumnus uses?
Have a harp.
Yeah,
pan flute?
where's your pan flute?
Yes, I have 100 other options. Again, I'm very tired.
And then Torkel goes into his room and sees the disaster that it is.
Yes, Torkel, go to your room and leave the children unattended for half an hour, please.
Okay, wait. Who did this to my room? What? Well, okay, hold on. I know the answer to that. Hi?
I'm gonna lock my door.
Oh God, oh God.
Oh, there will be words in the morning. Oh, there will be words.
I'm just gonna sleep it off, and we're gonna pretend that it never happened. No. Actually, what I'm gonna do is while he's down there on watch with the kids, I'm gonna clean up
Okay,
his
good.
room.
Before Mina
Okay,
leaves
so
Torkel with
so
the
I just
kids
find a
to
half
go-
empty or an 86% empty bottle of alcohol, and then so I don't scream for Kai because they cleaned up my room, and I go, someone's getting into the alcohol. That's really disappointing because I was really looking forward to that.
And you're gonna have to assume it was one of the crew members, like one of those people who were
Yeah,
on the boat
that's the
while we
most
were
reasonable
gone.
assumption.
Yep.
Assuming Kai did a good job cleaning up my room and it doesn't look like a war zone.
What is that? A performance check?
Sure. I don't
Sleight
know.
of hand or performance?
We're gonna go with sleight of hand because it is better, but I feel like it actually hits. I feel like it fits better. I was gonna take the worst one, but that's a 22.
Oh,
I feel like I did
yeah.
a decent job.
It's
think Kai's
fantastic.
gonna
Everything
start
looks
it.
exactly in place except for the alcohol.
Kai's,
So that's good.
And the
Kai's
honey.
gonna
And the
start
honey.
a cleaning service.
You may or may not have a plate of cookies in there as condolences.
Sorry, I drank
That
your
does make me
alcohol.
feel
Here's
bad.
some
You
cookies.
definitely don't, though. You definitely
That does not
don't
make
because
me
I'm
feel
trying.
bad.
I
not
want the
to,
alcohol
I'm trying not
over
to
the
be seen.
cookies, and that might be where my problem
too.
lies. Yeah. Okay.
And
I don't want you to put it together that this was anything related to me.
And so Torkel goes into the room. He looks at the alcohol. He's very disappointed. He downs the rest of it and starts over.
Yes.
Torkel
You may have
never gives
inspiration,
up.
my friend.
I already had it,
I
but
love
thank you.
Yeah.
It means the world to me.
You deserve it. You rallied for that one. That was beautiful. All right. I will have Torkel make a performance check to try and put these monsters to sleep.
What's the DC going to be for this? Just out of
So that'll
curiosity.
be
They're going to
a-
make wisdom saves because they are actively fighting sleep.
That'll
As
be a
children do.
16. So that's rolled 10 plus 6 is 16.
Here's Thunen. It's a 14.
Go to sleep.
Thunen passes out. Oh no. That's a nat 1.
Immediately
it is almost
comatose.
immediate. Yeah.
You
Apparently
found the potion.
you
we
found
found the
the
potion.
magic potion.
Oh, thank you.
And the children sleep all night.
Oh, thank God.
Nice.
Yes!
All praise Torkel.
Torkel gets inspiration from all of the everyone. Everyone just thanks Torkel.
Everyone.
Everyone owes Torkel a drink. We're all so tired. of
Everyone's
these
next
kids.
inspiration just gets donated to Torkel.
Donated.
We'll all just start
Instantly.
storing inspirations for Torkel.
There it is.
It's like a Kickstarter.
It feels so good. It feels so good. I don't even care about the inspiration. I'm just glad. I'm just happy.
Mina will pay for you to buy more supplies to make her whiskey.
We
You now got a
crowdfund our
sugar
whiskey
mama.
here. It's wait a minute. No. Possessive Atreus will come in there and be like, "You're not allowed to sugar mama anybody."
What? He's starting his own only beards.
Atreus is a half elf. He can't grow a beard.
Being
Okay?
a beard is a
He'll be
slightly
he'll be-
different service.
Inspiration for Torkel.
Out of my husband's mouth. Right now.
We're getting to him.
Are we bad influences?
I think we must be.
I blame Peter.
I mean, that's fair.
Peter's, I think, the only one who hasn't gotten inspiration tonight. So.
I've just
Peter
been
gets
instigating.
inspired.
I've just been
It's all-
instigating.
I'm dying.
I'm not even gonna make you all do watches and checks because
Thank
you have
you.
literally multiple
Right.
armies surrounding you from.
Our,
We're in the
our
middle of
ship
There are
is
storm.
asleep.
scouts.
We have children
Love
on
that.
Yeah.
Thank goodness.
Yeah. So you are about as safe as you could possibly
Hell
be.
yeah.
I'm a little disappointed you didn't just keep sailing and let me attack you in the night with Sahuagin. So
Rude.
Nope.
I like to think we're smarter than
Captain
that.
Mina is smart.
That's the
Yeah.
second Billy Joel
Captain
reference
Mina.
I've done that.
all right. So quick check in with the fam. How we doing? 10 o'clock is
10
Good.
o'clock is probably good.
Yep.
Yep.
But we get
Yep,
to
yep,
long rest
okay.
now.
Long and rested.
You may
I can
all
click that
click the
button.
long rest button.
Yeah.
Thank
Yes.
God. I have waited
There was
so
great
long to
rejoicing.
click this button.
Nice. That feels good. That feels real good. I like.
Oh
the
God, I have all my
Oh,
spell
yeah.
slots back.
That's
Yes.
that's the stuff.
Yes, baby, give me
Like
those
that.
spell slots. Yes, yes.
Disgusting. What a relief.
Tina needed a short rest, and then she
I
was
just needed like
100%.
an hour nap, and I would have been fine,
Yep.
except for like one thing that I have on my list now. That's the Indomitable that I can only get back with a long rest.
That's because
Yeah.
Mina's made to just like go and go
going.
and go. She's
just
the
like,
Energizer
shit,
Bunny.
Yeah, she is.
One moment, ew.
So sorry.
Sorry, what did you say?
Nothing.
Bye, Janine. What did you say?
Me?
Yeah, I missed
What
it.
did I
I missed it.
You'll have to go back and watch the
Nothing.
stream later if you want to
What?
find
Yeah.
out.
to find out.
Fine, all right.
I said nothing.
I'll tell you later.
Yeah, because you're a good
Anyway.
girl or something, right?
Shut the fuck up.
That's Torkel. Torkel is the goodest
Oh, I
of
didn't say the
girls.
goodest of girls. Only Torkel has earned that honor.
I'd like to leave.
I feel like I should look at the
Happy
chat
enough.
and see what in the world is happening in the chat, because I haven't checked since the break.
It
Yeah.
has been relatively mild since the break.
Anyway,
The chat and
Anyway.
we have behaved for the most part.
Good morning.
Hmm.
I
First
stopped
time the world
behaving.
says hello. What happens the next morning?
Woo.
The next morning brings a misty dawn. It's not particularly. The torrent has settled. The winds have passed, but there's still just this constant haze on the horizon. You would hope that, along with this, the fleet from Saltmarsh would be upon you within the next, at least within the next day. Convening on your boat are the leaders that you have met so far. You've met them a couple of times here and there, and the mer woman pulls herself up onto the boat, and realizing that you don't really have what they were looking for, they all turn to Akir, and kind of in Aquan ask, "What's next?"
So the sky is relatively clear.
It's very cloudy and misty, but it's safe to fly and sail.
But they were supposed to be here by now. That's not great.
Make me a nature or survival check.
Sure. I'd love to do that. $13.
It's probably just the storm. You guys set out before the storm and beat the storm here. They probably couldn't even leave until the storm passed.
So they're potentially like 2 days behind us. Which is at least another
Yeah.
like
So
day
if
and a
you-
half right now.
Yeah. So if you order the attack, you will have no support from the ocean top.
How many do we have in our army under the sea?
Blah, 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 blah. I mean, about altogether 500.
That's not too shabby.
Yeah, but the Sahuagin have close to that number. And a fortress.
I was wondering whether we were going to be expected to be like leading the charge into this enormous war. It
So
seems
We talked about this, that the heroes of Saltmarsh were only participating in the rescue. This was your only obligation.
Thank you.
If you wish to offer your services, we would,
We do
of
not.
course,
We don't wish.
love to have you. I'm sure there would be, each one of you would be worth 100 lives.
Yeah, but we kind of
Really
have to
laying
do
it on
more.
thick, huh?
We really have to do more saving the world type thing, because there are also some other things that are happening that if we don't do it, even if you win this fight, you're all screwed. So
Right, after we finish being glorified babysitting service, right?
this wasn't babysitting, it was search and rescue.
When
You are
I mean,
taking them home.
when we were at the fortress, did we see any sign of the Sea Princess anywhere?
You didn't. Not because it wasn't there, but because
That's
you didn't
fair.
look.
There's a secret entrance, a tunnel, that we escaped through. It will lead into the center of the arena. If you feel prepared, I would suggest making your attack now, through there, and hopefully take them by surprise. If you would prefer to wait for the larger force, do so, but it may allow the Sahuagin time to garner reinforcements. I would not advise this.
Personally, I'm a little bit worried that sending everyone through that little tunnel is going to just make it shooting fish in a barrel eventually. But you could send a good strike force to be a solid distraction second front as the rest of you just beat down their entire door.
That's what I was gonna say too. Split their attentions.
Definitely a strong approach.
We will consider it under advisement. We really thank you for all of your services. You have the maps.
Of the fortress?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Were you able to fill out any more?
I looked to Kai, because I know Kai was
Poorly.
filling out maps.
Poorly, but yes.
This will help. Thank you.
I hand it over. And I mark off like different places where I heard different things and like where we ran into different people.
The main force was in the arena.
And I'll
Perhaps
go ahead.
attacking at night would offer better chances if I would guess they would not hold games during the night.
What time was the game that we saw?
Alternatively,
Mid-afternoon.
midday.
Yeah.
Alternatively, having them all in one location and sending in, say, something like a fireball that would work underwater could work to your advantage.
This is true. We have many
Or
magicians.
sealing them in with poison.
As
Mm-hmm. Another thing to consider, they turn slightly ravenous once there's blood in the water.
oh yes, this is all Sahuagin.
Okay, as long as you know.
Yes.
Just wanted
thank
to
you.
make sure that was passed on.
I was thinking about giving a motivational speech, but I don't think the hour is going to be long enough for that to be anything interesting, so I'm not going to bother.
Because I think this island's about an hour away.
Yeah. Did you see who is leading their forces? The Baron,
that?
the Baroness.
We killed the general.
They had a general.
Oh,
I believe his
that
name
is
was Makat.
Makat. You bested
did.
Makat.
Killed him dead. Looked him right in the eye.
I scared him like a little tiny fishling.
Super dead.
First he cried, and then he hit us a whole lot, and then I stabbed him in the heart. And he
I helped.
Somebody did say One of the divers did make a noise about going to find the Baron. Right?
So the Baron lives.
Yeah.
But Makat is dead.
Yeah.
That will be... Makat was their strategist. The Baron is the leader
Like
by
2
lineage.
priests or something, and other those are dead too.
If they have them all, that will be the most challenging.
So and we didn't linger. We didn't stay for
It's
long,
good to
but
know.
some of them are dead.
They look kind of amongst each other, and you can already tell that the story of the death of Makat is going to probably be something that is told amongst the undersea folk for quite many years.
Remember the part that he turned into a raisin, okay? All right.
This raisin, we don't have this under the water.
Shriveled.
No,
Everything is hydrated in the water.
it's
Like
too
a
moist.
fish in the sun.
Ah,
you've
yes.
heard of it then.
Ah,
Fish in
yes.
the sun.
Mm.
Mhm.
All right. Anything else from the crew?
Are we leaving the kids or are we taking the kids
Taking
with
the
us?
kids.
I'm unclear on that.
We're taking the kids so they can have their full strike force.
And not
We
have
don't
to
want them to
babysit.
have to babysit, yeah.
We're doing the right thing. It's super annoying.
Wow, Atreus sounds thrilled.
I am.
Yeah,
I
Akira's gonna go
really
like scout in the
enjoy doing
sky
the right
so
thing.
that he doesn't have to take kid duty.
Wow, you're an
I
asshole.
will watch them for a little bit.
You're
I'm
the
gonna
worst.
Go scout
and
with
you're
Atreus.
not wearing breeches. You're the worst.
Torkel and I will hang out with kids, I guess, because we are the most charismatic
just-
characters.
Torko just doesn't stop playing music and hopes they sleep for like 27 straight hours
Which,
coming off of the
frankly-
trauma of being captured.
Frankly, is what
real.
Janine does when she comes to my house and my kids are running around like crazy. She's like, music! Let's go.
That is how Janine deals
And-
with children. Music.
It's
Yeah.
So I'm
perfect.
hearing is Janine's a bard.
Listen,
Me?
I
yes,
I realized
1,000%
this today.
yes.
High charisma. Yeah, that's
I
right.
implemented it today, and I was like, wait, she's onto
Wait.
something.
That's why Janine has 17 playlists.
Wait, I need all of them.
Does anyone want the Mintreus playlist? I have
Mm-hmm.
Can we sell playlists? Is that a thing you can monetize?
no.
Ooh.
Oh no.
No, but
But
you
it's
could,
fun.
people could subscribe to them on Spotify.
If
That's
you're
true.
in,
If you get an ROR Spotify.
if you are in our Discord by joining the Ko-Fi below for only $3 a month, and you would like a playlist, I can make you one.
She does make killer
She
playlists.
really does.
For
God
everything.
bless her.
Pretty impressive.
I get her. Yeah, so that's what's gonna happen. Mina and Torko are going to be babysitting, and we're probably going to split the children if they wake up. Mina will take
What-
care of Usala.
what do you mean, if they
and
wake
Torko will
up?
take care. Well, if Torkel's playing keeps them under for like a good 20 hours, that'd be fantastic.
All right, Torkel, I am going to need 3 Constitution saving
Ooh.
throws.
All right, Nat.
DC 10,
Okay.
DC 15, and DC 20
Okay.
to see just how long you can keep it up.
All right.
playing the
So
song.
I'm going to switch to like a lute or something now that I've woken up and thought things through. Let's see. Constitution. Here we go. Okay, so that's a 9. The con check. Check
That's a
or
13 overall.
saving throw. Okay.
Saving throw.
Okay. Well, that's a check.
All right, you guys make it through the morning of sailing without the children waking.
All right. Here we go. That's 18 plus 8 is 26.
That they sleep through lunch and the early afternoon.
Come
Use your
on, let's go.
inspiration.
You're gonna totally
I'm
screw up their
real-
sleep schedule.
You know what? Here goes inspiration.
We'll deliver them to their mom at that point.
Bye.
The
Wait,
parent
how
in me is upset.
Oh, and that's a 4 and a 1,
And there
which
it
with
goes.
inspiration
Kai?
is a 12.
Kai?
Does Kai
What?
want to use an acorn to keep the children asleep?
Yeah, I do. Have an acorn. Honestly, no. I ain't dealing with those fuckers.
It took inspiration and an acorn, but we
Tried
didn't.
to warn you.
But you didn't. You arrive outside of home. You pull into the area where you've parked the Sea Ghost before, a little bit closer to the cave entrance. And thankfully, at this point, the lizard folk of home they know the Sea Ghost, and you have a small rowboat coming out to greet you with a pair of lizard folk. One of them is your dear friend, the shaman.
Oh, hey, Shorty.
Ah, yes,
How
our
are you?
friend.
Wait,
I
Your
hate
dear
that
friend, the one who
guy
hates you.
it wasn't
He's
the
the worst.
champion.
so bad.
No.
No, the champion was the guy that I made fall off a log, wasn't it?
Yeah, and then he and I
Yeah.
became bros.
That's right. No, the shaman's the guy that
Yeah,
fucking
no,
hates
the
us.
shaman
I hate him
just
too.
hates us because we're
But now
outsiders.
we've returned children.
Shaman doesn't know me or Torkel.
No, but you're with us and you're outsiders, so
But I could look like a lizard folk.
You could if you choose.
And I stretch. And I stretch. And I'm a lizard folk.
And now you have claws.
Cool.
Hey, me
Here we go. For
too.
those of you at home who are looking for your bingo of Rob puts on a costume, there it is.
You're so
With
cute.
10 minutes left of the screen. You're welcome, baby.
Call me baby.
I think that counts as flirting.
Yeah, think.
I like him, okay? We're newlyweds.
No, you're not.
Yes, we are.
We'll just keep saying it until it's, the shaman comes out and is, praise be to Sahuagin for the return of the hatchlings.
And I'm just like carrying both of the sleeping beings to him in my lizard folk claws.
Come, you may enter.
Unfortunately, we cannot stay. We have other things to attend to, but we did want to make sure they arrived home safely.
You did not come to save the queen.
I'm sorry, what?
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 To aid the queen.
In?
Aid or save? Which one was it?
Aid the queen.
How bad is this?
What exactly is the queen doing?
She seeks the glory of the lizard folk, the glory of Sahuagin. She has forsaken these ways and returned to the old gods.
Specifically, what does that mean? What is she doing that would need aid?
Can I roll like a history check or something to understand what the significance of this is?
Absolutely.
Language is he speaking in?
He's speaking in Draconic, and only ever
He
Draconic.
can,
Okay,
He
so
understands plenty of
Oh.
other
can
languages.
speak a bunch of languages. He
14.
chooses not to because
Or
he's an
14
asshole.
plus 5, that's a 19.
Torkel, you can't understand a word he's saying.
Someone's translating?
Yeah, Atreus.
Please?
Atreus usually. Oh no, Atreus doesn't understand it
Wait,
either.
no. I took a long rest, so now I can use tongues.
Are you?
So I'm going to use my tongue, and I am going.
Really?
Yes. Yes.
See, it's not me. It's you.
No, it's you.
Yes, it is you, Amelia.
Peter. That was you, Peter.
Now we've both been accused. It's both of us.
Stand
Oh God. Oh God, we're both the problem. Okay.
Yes.
I think I think we just like to do this because we get to see our spouses go like, "Oh God, why are they doing this again?" Anyway, yes, I'm casting tongues so that I can be a part of this.
Our brave and noble queen has gone off to seek Cleptraxia in aid of returning her children and smiting her foes.
Can I history check whatever that name was that I did not hear?
Hypaxia, isn't that no?
Sure. You can do
Isn't
a
that
quick
like a
history check on that.
Oh, it was
condition?
almost a 19 and then it was a 3.
That's all right. It's all right. I have a 19.
Anyone else making checks?
I got a 16. I've read so many books.
Hang on.
I mean, you're a bard, so you'd hear all the famous
17?
stories.
Mina got a 17.
Mina definitely read a book.
I read a book.
Mina knows books. It's great.
Mina makes
Yeah, they're
no
probably
sense
also-
of what she knows. No sense.
Wait,
They're probably also
Oh,
like lore and
13.
legend and history books
She's
in
such a
Torkel's cabin.
Cute
Now
little
that I think
idiot
of it.
who read random books off the shelf.
I love
Just
her.
looking at the
Right,
spelling
it's
of that
got
name, it's
13.
definitely a dragon.
It's,
Fuck.
I mean, it's definitely a dragon, and Mina remembers the name of the black dragon that lives in the whole marshes.
Shit.
Akir knows about that black dragon. He just probably doesn't know that
He
name.
does, but just for whatever reason, blocked out the name. Cleptraxia is the dormant black dragon to whom the kobolds guard and owe their allegiance. And at one point, this particular shaman had been recommending that rather than go off and try and seek aid from Saltmarsh and all of these outsiders, the queen pledge her allegiance to the Black Dragon, and it seems that that's exactly what is currently underway.
Oh,
So she pledged allegiance to a dragon, and that went predictably poorly.
we don't.
Is that what I'm gathering?
Well, she's. Are you asking the character?
No. I'm just trying to make sure I understand what's going on here.
So the lizard folk, you would know this. The lizard folk worship great lizard beings.
Okay.
You know, like the giant dinosaur-style crocodiles would be semi like messengers of their god, and dragons would be nothing less.
Okay, that makes sense.
So the difference between a kobold and a lizard folk is the kobolds worship the dragon as their god.
Okay.
The lizard folk would want to ally with the dragon in worship to their god.
Gotcha.
It's like the difference between a cleric and a warlock, you know? It's like really
Okay.
not much.
I mostly follow then. Okay.
Especially the clerics who follow Eucidium.
Okay, you know what? I was being
See, I'm
so
just
good.
instigating this whole thing.
You're... Get out. No, we're no longer friends, Peter.
Don't lie to me.
Poor Janine's empty. It's alright, Janine. We've got 5 minutes.
You can make it,
What
babe.
could
I
go
promise.
wrong?
Don't say that.
So if you would all like to jump onto the Discord and look at world info, what I posted earlier today is the local map. You have landed at the Lizard Folk home, which is lower center. You know that the river leading from the Lizard Folk home through the whole marshes and into the drowned forest, somewhere near the connection of that river to the drowned forest is where the dragon lives. You can look a little bit to the east and see Saltmarsh and the river that travels north from Saltmarsh up to Burl and Silverstand. but it also splits off into the Dreadwood. So your ship, the Sea Ghost, will not go up any of these rivers. So the rivers may not necessarily be the fastest point of travel. So it really depends. What would you like to do? Where would you like to go, and how would you like to get there?
Akira is conflicted because he told Atreus that he'd go hunt the undead after they do this thing. But also, he would really like to fight a dragon because he's fascinated by dragons.
I did this thing for you, dude.
Yeah, but the queen thing is happening right now.
Really. If we don't get the undead situation dealt with, we all gonna die, bitch.
Point taken.
Thank you.
I have very little interest in facing a dragon, and I'm a supportive wife, so I'm going with Atreus.
I love you so much. God.
We did promise
the dragon
that
is kind of on the way.
Robert?
The dragon's on the way.
Here?
We've already got so many problems. I'm not sure if I want to add dragon to the list at the moment.
You got 99 problems, but
But
dragon.
do you want
dragon.
dead
Yes.
lizard folk queen on your hands?
It's not on our hands. It's not on our hands. It's literally not on our hands.
But we've been told about it and did nothing.
No, somebody
We are
else
the
has been told about.
heroes of the
You know
Azure
what?
Sea, the
You know what?
golden
Oceanus-
dragon of the three seas, and we shy
Alright.
away from a dragon?
Don't take my ego
Oceanus
into
probably
this.
knows about this. Really?
Yeah, Oceanus is fighting the Sahuagin. What are we doing? Going
Going
the
to
other
fight
way.
the undead.
And there's a dragon on the way.
Real talk. Is this Peter antagonizing Amelia, or is this Akira antagonizing Atreus? Because I feel like Akira knows that we gotta go get the undead, and Peter knows that he can get a rise out of Amelia by saying, "Let's go kill a dragon."
No,
instead.
see,
Fuck
this
you.
is actually Akira antagonizing Atreus because Akira has a sword that's a dragon slayer that
It's-
only gets activated once it slays a freaking dragon.
It's both. And Akir absolutely would not be saying this if the dragon was not on the way, because he'd be like, yes, I told you we do this, so we're gonna go do this. But if the dragon's on the way, then Akir
Fine,
has a sword.
dragon is on the
Akir
way.
has a sword that does extra damage to dragons and a bracelet that levels up when a dragon dies.
Well,
Does
fine.
the Dragonwing longbow do anything about dragons, or is it just named?
No, it's just named
Okay.
that way. But it's
Cool,
still
cool.
super powerful, so
Yeah, we all know.
If it's on the way.
we'll go that direction, and if we don't find the dragon, then we don't find the dragon.
And if we come across it, fucking fine. And
Alright.
you owe me like 7 gallons of whiskey.
I like this plan.
I... Very well.
Oh, great.
It'll be a great addition to our story.
Fucking tastic.
When the golden dragon faces a black dragon, but the golden dragon has nothing to face a black dragon. I'm not nervous at all.
People will sing our praises or lament our defeat.
I don't like that second option.
Akira, I need you to know that in this case, I know I
Let's
said
make
I
sure
would
it's the
never leave
first.
you. I would like be by your side, but in this case, if it looks like the dragon is winning, and you're going to be an idiot and stand your ground, I'm leaving. I need you to know that. From the bottom of my very slow beating heart, I need you to know. You're on your fucking own.
That's okay. I'll help
He
you.
doesn't mean it.
I want a
You
dragon
see,
claw.
I believe.
Do I
want a
have to
dragon
roll a
claw.
You
deception
see,
check for that
Atreus,
Back into
one?
a
I
stab.
believe, I believe that you might leave, but I know Mina won't, and therefore neither will you.
Son of a beach.
God damn it. That is a 14 for my deception check. So, you know.
What?
That does not beat his passive
It
perception.
certainly does not.
Wouldn't it be more passive
It's passive
insight?
insight. It's
Yep,
passive
it doesn't
insight.
matter though.
But you know what? Akir has a great passive perception.
It's okay because my passive insight's 17 as well.
This is like every moment that I tell Peter, get out of my house, and he reminds me, but if I get out of your house, I'm taking Janine. And I go, no!
Oh, yes, I am well aware that a lot of my relationships are entirely hinged upon my wife.
In game, out of game.
I enjoy
that.
you for you, buddy.
This is getting personal. Moving on.
And it's 10 o'clock.
It's 10:01.
All right, everyone. Thanks for watching.